12 minutes past one. Howdy, 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 howdy. Well, last night I ended up getting to the drag logic, right? I was working through how to set your farm zone, which again, let me make sure that's all good. And I got that working, but I also did some extra work off screen this morning. So if I hit F, see the drag selection, I can now, it's not perfect yet, there's still some issues to be worked out, but I can drag select a zone. Now I've created a debug menu that helps me whenever I need to check on anything in the game. This debug menu is going to be stupid handy. So I can see the FPS, I can see the playing state, I can go to entities, I can click on the player, I can see this character, see the health of all its body parts, its stats and XP of those stats, its inventory, and skills. And then I'm working through these screens now. And then once I've got this done, it'll really help with the debugging and troubleshooting of the features that I've built. I'm going to quickly confirm my mic is working because of that one video I did. Sec. Come here, silly boy. Silly boy. Tell me that my mic is working. Sounds like it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, with that, I'm going to continue on through to build those out. For the entities. So I don't like how the entities page does this, and I'll show you. So I go to entities, and I got this scroll bar here on the right, which is the scroll bar. So there's two panels in this guy, and this is the scroll bar for that panel. But now there's two panels inside of this panel. When I click this one has its own scroll bar, which is right. But it's awkward because, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's not so bad. But you can click through all the different entities. And when I say entity, that could be the player, the NPCs, or whatever, but you can see their health, all that. Here I can resume and advance the day and change the weather. So what I'm going to also do, let's see what it says here. let's see what that looks like, but I don't know if I like it. What I'm going to do now is find some weather effects. So again, I own a ton of assets, a ton. Um, Actually, I think I'm approaching, let's see, 839 indexed files across 2,226 assets, and in the Unity Asset Store I own 1,034. And then the sub packages, you take that and that, and I think that's how you get to the total index packages. So I have a very large repository of game assets to pull from, thanks to my reckless asset store spending. So what I'm going to do is go to prefabs. I'll say rain. FPS kit, rain effect. Let's see if this shows the rain effect. I doubt it. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about all that. So I got 33 pages of for that return for the reference of rain. Hopefully I can narrow this down to particle effects. Essential train pack, particles, dust, deep water. Part. And maybe this will narrow it down. Central terrain mirrors, thunder wire, rain effect ripples, rain effect ripples, rain effect splash, particles. But asset, so that screen you're looking at is, I really like this asset. Show me the particle effect, please. Ah, rain effects with raindrops, screen effects. That one looks good, but I think it's going to be too realistic of a rain. Underwire, microverse, ground. So I'm trying to find some snow, rain, all that. I actually probably should just use this for my prototyping or my level design. Styles and themes. Show me the rain. Show me the rain. We'll just pull it in anyways. So you got to have the package download to your cache, your Unity cache. But what this allows me to do, instead of importing that entire asset pack and all the art and blocky, actually, you know, what's the size of that guy? 105 megs. Like a badge. What I'm going to do is pull this guy in. So I go to my VFX folder, drag you in there. And what it does is it will pull out just this prefab and its dependencies. So I don't have to bring in that whole 101 megs. Prefab is missing description. Oh, I wonder what the scripts were. So typically it just works, and actually it still might work. So let me grab this, drop it in the scene, see what we got. Ooh, fancy schmancy. Looks like it's working. Oh, it even has ground effects. That's amazing. That's like perfect. So what I'm going to do is move this guy into view, and then that's probably going to become a rain effect. But we shall see. It looks pretty perfect. Pretty perfect. Let's see if we can scale that guy. And again, that's probably not the best practice, but probably the best thing to do would be to parent that guy to the camera. Wonder why it's kind of freaking love it. I do love it. I do love it. So we're going to hit Cappy. We're going to Stoppy. And then we're going to paste his Chowdy. Paste special. Kind of weird. But well. And 145. Now whatever. I'll leave it be for now. So now let's find the snow effect that we're going for. I kind of love it. That one could probably be repurposed for snow. Background particles, icicle group, 2H, bright, shine, particle snowpack. I think it's a 2D effect, but it could be what we need. So video. We'll look for more 3D snow. Oval snow. Look at that. Terrain snow. Global AG global settings. Let's see. Art and game. I don't know. His assets. I mean, there's some cool ones, but I don't know. I just hate them sort of. Swap rock snow. We're not doing any of this crap. Cliff snow rocks. Particle. Particle. I wish you could filter by. Yeah, because particle systems are components on the prefabs typically. Snowball. Snow flat, snow. This looks like a promising one. Background effects. Ooh. Ooh. That would be good for the start screen. Oh, that one's bad. I don't think it's tailored to the world space. I think it's just a background effect. But I do URP. Good, good, good. Blurred fire. Side fire. Side highlights. Side fumes. Sparkles. Underwater. Just snowing. Let's check it out. It can't hurt, you know what I mean? Tell me how the only you. There are two audio listeners in the thingamabob. Okay, that's fine. Missing material. This one is a small enough package that I don't. 4 megs. I'm going to import it. Filter this. I cannot cherish and brag about asset inventory enough. I'm telling you what. I'm telling you what. Reloading the domain. Why is the camera all fucky? Is there a camera on this dude? God, that smells food. Oh, what? Why can't I remove the camera? You know what? I don't need the camera. So I'm going to do this. Pack. That's an impressive particle effect. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'll tell you what. So let's take a small detour to the start screen. Actually, I want to want you to love me. I want to pay. I freaking hate the project window sometimes. Just like, let's get a temporary image to um, for the start screen logo because I don't want people to get confused. A logo saying video game start screen title sprite that says game name TBD for a fantasy game. Mostly, again, I'm talking to an artist right now, so don't get in a tizzy. I use this Nano Banana for temporary stand-in art or the assets. Remove background. Actually, this is a trick I like. So black background. Oh, speaking of Adobe Creative Cloud, I want the beta. Where you at, beta? Why do I have to install Photoshop? Beta. So I think Nano Banana has been fully integrated into um, so I do the black background because when I come into Photoshop, if I do select subject, it does a lot better. Sometimes it doesn't get everything. Give me a magic wand. I want tradition. Where else? Let's throw away the background. And Control Shift Alt W in Photoshop is a quick way to export a PNG. So let's go to our game. No, not here. There we go. Project Cogsworth. Bet you. Let's see how that looks. But the buttons aren't going to match it now. But did we ever really care? Dissonance was kind of a name for the game I was thinking about, but that's hard to spell. You know. The code name is Project Cog, but yeah, they don't look very still. Probably shouldn't have overridden the old logo because it matches all the buttons. I can spell it, I swear. It's a special little boy. Doesn't know how to do anything. Not pixel art. Good. Can I spell this word? Realistic. Oh, I'm putting a T in the wrong spot there. I'll blame it on my fingers. Blame it on the fingers. You know what? I'm gonna start a new chat. Okay, steampunk logo with a dragon hanging on it that says game name TBD. HD with high details. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh shit, a steampunk dragon enemy would be amazing. What? Motherfucker? It is not on a black background. Because I've noticed when you ask it to make something transparent or a transparent background, I think it puts it on white. And then when you cut out stuff with white, there we go. There's a lot more cleanup I've noticed. So I have changed all that. I need to Project Cotty. I am going. So I've got like this mixed theory. So all the UI elements now, since I'm using UI Toolkit. Oh wait, I gotta take my medicine. Hold on. I will be right back. It hold on, I'll be back. I everything back at home. I'm on the East Coast for work. Everything back at home, my toilet lid, my cabinets, everything's soft close. So if you go like to slam it, or you just like let it lightly do it, and it'll gently close. So I forget that not everything is soft close. I just like the toilet lid or the seat in the bathroom here in the hotel room. I forget, and I just tap it and it falls and just smacks and it's loud and it scares me. I'm too spoiled, is what I'm trying to say. All right, let's do this. Dragon TBD. Because that will match better. Just because I don't have a name for the game yet, or my artist hasn't actually created the UI elements for the start screen yet. So Nana Banana, or my repository of assets that I've purchased, is kind of where I go to for um, temporary stand-in art. Do, 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 do. Background paper. I may get rid of the background, but we'll see. So what I'm about to show you is going to be freaking cool. These particle effects. It's an asset called background. This asset right here, amazing. It's got some great background particle effects, and it gave me an idea for the start screen. So I'm gonna do that real quick. UI textures. Alt P, I need to remember that. So Sprite 2D. I don't know why this defaults to multiple. I wish it defaulted to single. Just don't know. Oh shit, I didn't cut out this background. Just need to get it good enough. The smoke is going to be a tricky one. Oh, how can I cut that out? I don't have a name yet, so I was kind of just going for a logo that could easily. I don't want the smoke. And again, Nano Banana is great for just kind of creating temporary art. The artist I am commissioning has a full-time day job, so I got to work within their means a lot of times. So I'm waiting for them to give me start screen art. You know what, actually, so I'm going to do some reverse psychology shit. And then put that behind. Hide this guy. Layer via cut. Copy. Two. Back on. This one, I take and select all the white. Select color range. Oh, God, I hate those damn bots. Go away. Go away, bot. You are dumb. Actually, no, that's not what I want to do. Let's expand by 2. Let's paint Rue. For sure. My right hand's kind of messed up, so I'm mousing with my left. So I'm going to be misclicking a lot, probably. General brush. Hard round. And just hacking this in. What am I even thinking here? And layer via copy. And then disable. Whatever. I really want to keep the little spiky bits, but I actually want to remove the spikes around the outside. So I'm just basically creating a temporary game name TBD to hold me over for the start screen, and I'm going to be doing a particle effect. I'm working on the particle effects for the start screen, so I need some kind of logo that looks decent. Control Shift Alt W to I found this background effects particle effect thing. It's freaking it's so good. It's gonna make it amazing. I could probably just do that with like some text and it'll look great. Why are you doing that? Now we're gonna test out the different particle effects. If you guys know what I mean. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to get rid of this camera. Blood is not it. It's pretty good. Dark hole. I know what I want. I want fire. Fire, fire. So what I'm gonna do, drop the side fire in, take this, put it here. Now I gotta get rid of the background on the start screen. Yeah, buddy. That's so cool. There's like gospel going on. Well, it would be cool if I could see it. Background type, solid color, black. Oh yeah, that is pimping. Oh man, that looks good. Holy cow. I love it. I love it. That is just something else right there. I want to increase the size of the logo. So let's go to the USS start screen. Yeah, content branded logo. So we need to solid color, black. We're about to have a banger of a temporary start screen. You kind of push the buttons down, but that's whatever. That's so pretty. That fire effect is well done. Stop. We're done with the start screen. I did what I wanted there, and let's get back to the gameplay. We were looking for a snow particle effect. Um, and we will find it. Oh god, now I want to make a steampunk dragon version. Steampunk dragon. I kind of want to see what that looks like. We go Steampunk is a vibe, you know what I mean? No, I didn't do it. Alright, so forget all that. I will do that later. Alright, so now we need snow. We gotta find our snow particle effect. Angry Mesh. And again, if you don't have asset inventory to manage your assets and only pull in what you need, this is probably too. This is gonna be too much. Too fancy. Look good though. Last updated in September of 2025. Render pipelines, HD Universal. Okay. Come on now. Go into it. I hate people with no confidence. This is the last update in 2024. It's probably not going to show me the snow particle. I'll give it a shot. We'll see. Again, asset inventory lets you cherry pick from all the assets you own. So you will be thankful for that. Pretty tiny. Well, let's give it a shot. Oh, actually might work out well. So play. Very respectable. Very, very respectable. And it's not too much. You know what I mean? Like, it stands out in the green snow, but whatever. All right, so we got that. What other weather do we need? Oh, crap, I meant to hit rain, snow. Well, this hotel's just constant cloudy. Can't do that. I'm thinking about dial it up just a smidge. Number mission. That's pretty good. So now I'm going to adjust those. I don't know what that is out there, but it's really loud. Weather manager. Enable these particle effects. So I'm working on the debug menu to allow me to quickly change all the different systems and look at what the different systems are doing at one glance. Because what I got the AI farming built out, the player farming, the the farming zone stuff, and all that, and they just wanted to be amazing. So clear. Control T, weather manager. Fastest way to navigate. If you know what I mean. All right, so let's go to our weather manager. I think clean this scene up here shortly. No, 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 no. Serialized object. Incredible. Something's dragging my system down. The mouse has a delay. Version here is how they do launch is like power with it currently still in programming. Let's go to performance. Anything peaked? What's going on? You're like, hell is stuttering. close everything until something makes it better. People are screaming. They're getting into that, I don't know what it is. It's just non-stop events in this place, dude. I know it's not any of this crap, but I'm going to close it all. Mouse is just dragging. I keep closing stuff, but nothing's making it better. Uh, Still kind of lagging. I don't know what's going on. Come on now. I don't know what's going on. Like my mouse is like closed everything. The only thing it could be is OBS now. I think. God, they're loud. Yeah, it's like almost unusable. It just started happening. I don't know what I can do about this. I might have to end the stream and restart. I might have to, and I don't want to do that. Or restart my computer. So weird. Well, it's probably something Unity. A game bug or something. Or I just like memory leaked, or I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Unity licensing. A lot of Unity Hub running still. Wait, I think it's no. Is it better? Feels better. No, it's not. What is it? This sucks. Okay, I don't want to have to end the stream, but I can't get this to. So I'm probably going to restart my computer. I'm in this stream. I'm going to start back up right away. So it's going to go from episode 9 to episode 10. I mean, it's an hour and 20-minute episode. That's, something. But I am not going to be able to live with my mouse dragging like this. This is nuts. Unfortunately, I'm going to end the stream. I'll be back here shortly for episode 10. Sorry about that, guys. My computer is being a turd. Talk to you soon.